Hey Aries, this is going to be you guys' reading for the month of June. Okay, so this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course, if that resonates with you, then this video could be for you. Okay, yes, if you guys have questions about your readings or needed reading, click the description box below. All that information is there. Okay, and I also have pretty damn good manners. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, liking, commenting. Some of you guys' comments are ridiculous, but whatever the hell. Okay, so yes, thank you guys for being there. Also, thank you guys to the ones who've been supporting me from the beginning. I see you, we see each other. Okay, so yes, let's see what we have going on here. All right, so Aries for the month of June. Dun dun dun. I don't know if something's coming out. I immediately got dun dun dun, like surprise. I got you. Or like I said, something could be coming out. Some truth could be possibly getting told. Who knows? Let's see. Aries, June 2019. What messages do you have for Aries? June 2019. What messages do you have for Aries, June 2019? Yeah, you could be running away from something. What messages do you have for Aries, June 2019? Could be another fire sign. Could be another Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. All right, let's see what we got. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Yep, that makes sense why I got the dun 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 dun. Okay, Ten of Wands represents wanting to give up on something. Also, the Ten of Wands can represent feeling overburdened. This is like you're stressing yourself out. Some of you Aries could possibly be stressing yourself out because of this relationship, or you could be stressing yourself out because of maybe work. Maybe work is overloading you. Maybe you're doing a whole bunch for a whole little. Okay, but also the Ten of Wands can represent for some reason, even though I don't have the Devil card, I'm picking up temptation. So this could really represent somebody having a problem saying no to temptation, or somebody could possibly be trying to tempt you. And it's kind of just like, should you say no or should you say yes? You don't know, okay? But yes, the Ten of Wands also can represent feeling like you're not being supported by your partner. So some of you Aries could possibly be wanting to do something new, start something new, and you could be expressing this to your partner, and it's kind of just like, they're like, okay, it's like you have no interest whatsoever in what I'm doing. So it can make you feel some type of way. It can make you feel some type of way in terms of like you just want to give up on this person, especially if this is somebody who you feel like doesn't really support you in the way that you support them. Hell yeah, they should have been kicked the fuck out. But hey, you know. But yes. You can feel that way. You can just feel, or you can just feel like this as a whole whenever it comes to everybody. You just feel like nobody is supporting you. You feel like that, you know what, when you need somebody, they're not there. So it's kind of just like, well, why should I even continue being there for you and you're not there for me? So, blah. Or this could, unless this Ten of Wands could represent some of you Aries, somebody could have possibly gave up on you. And maybe it's stressing you out. Maybe you're trying to figure out, what did you do wrong? What happened? I'm not sure. Like, did I say something wrong? You know, it could be, it could go a bunch of different ways, but let's clarify to be certain so we can stop guessing. Okay. Also, some of you Aries, you've been working so damn much. It's like you don't know how to let your foot up off the gas. And that could be another thing that's possibly contributing to maybe health concerns if you've been having health concerns, especially with your back or your left knee specifically. Back or left knee. Okay. I also get something with your left, which is interesting because the left side of your body is the past. So that kind of, in a sense, holds on to negativity, childhood issues, and things like that. You know, that's what I learned from my spiritual healer. Shout out to my spiritual healer. But yes, he informed me that your left is about your past. So a lot of times if you go do spiritual work, you may have a lot of cleansing that needs to be done to the left side of your body, because a lot of that is your past. A lot of that is you not letting go of things like that, you know, just saying. Especially if you possibly tend to hurt a lot of stuff on your left side, just take that into account, you know. Clarify the Ten of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Didn't I say something about temptation? The Seven of Wands can represent like romantic competition. This can represent getting a lot of attention. So this could literally represent having a hard time saying no. Or this could literally represent maybe you Aries could possibly be getting attention for whatever you're doing. And it's kind of just like, I really don't know if I like all this damn attention. Like it could be overload to the point where it's stressing you out. So maybe it's causing you to be very particular about like how you look and stuff like that. It's just like shit that you normally don't do. And so you could be like, this is overwhelming. You know, it's like somebody watching your every little move and it's like irritating, you know. The Seven of Wands can also represent competition, rising above the top. So this can even possibly represent haters. Maybe some of you Aries could possibly be doing something new. You could possibly have a lot of haters because they're trying to figure out how did you make it on top. And I've been working hard at something for like 10 plus years. I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask Jesus. He'll tell you or not. Okay. But also the Seven of Wands, I feel like it represents conflict or arguments. So this could literally represent some of you Aries. Maybe you could be having a lot of arguments in the month of June whenever it comes to possibly somebody that you're dealing with. And I feel like a lot of it could be like I said, maybe this person isn't giving you enough attention because the Seven of Wands can be like the attention seeking card. So either you're not getting enough attention or the person that you're dealing with is possibly trying to seek out attention elsewhere and is becoming problematic because this could possibly be somebody who is always trying to get attention. So it's kind of just like, what more do you want? Okay. This sometimes even the Seven of Wands can represent like being in competition when it comes to your partner, your partnership, feeling like that you guys have to one up each other, feeling like, well, if I get a new job, then he's gonna get a new job. If I get a new car, then if they get a new car, I want a new car. If they get a new pair of shoes, then I want a new pair of shoes. Like it don't have to be like that. You're in a partnership. This is not a game. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's see what else we have. Okay, I'm gonna put down the cards and then we're gonna talk about them. Didn't I tell you you're running from something? Knight of Wands. The Strength card. Some of you Aries could be running from a Leo. Nine of Cups. Or you're running to a Leo from your past. High traffic area. Some of you Aries could be jumping in the bed of somebody who is highly desired by everybody else, so you better be careful. Knight of Swords. We have two knights, so a lot of movement, victory. Yep. Looks like there's going to be victory in business, career. So that's good because we have the Six of Wands with the Emperor. So I feel like that's success whenever it comes to business. So if your business has been kind of funky, seems like things are going to start to pick up and get better. Yeah. It could be a new business because after that we have the Ace of Pentacles. But also this can represent, again, I already said some of you could possibly be meeting somebody new. It could be somebody who gives you a lot of attention or give you what you want, but everything that glitters ain't gold. Okay? So you just have to be mindful of that. But again, the Ace of Pentacles, so this could even be, with this could be somebody who could be older. It could be very handsome or she could be very gorgeous. They could just like demand the room when they walk in. It's kind of just like lights, strobe lights, disco party. It's like all the lights are on them. They could be like, maybe they're a partier or they could just be the life of the party. And that could be problematic because a lot of times the people who are the lives of the party, they don't know how to not be the ones in the middle of the damn attention. So that can be kind of difficult when it comes to like wanting to be in a relationship with them because it could be like you could be competing with them and everybody else. So it's kind of just like, I don't want to do that. I don't have to compete for your attention, affection, especially if you want to be with me. I'm not understanding this to be a even street here, you know? But anyway, yes, let's pull the cards down. Let me pull the computer down so you can look at the cards and then we're going to go from here. Okay, so I know they're upside down, but just deal with it, okay? But yes, we have the Knight of Wands, okay? So the Knight of Wands, like I said, represents running. It represents change of residence. So this could even represent some of you Aries could possibly be thinking about changing your residence, maybe wanting to move to a different place, okay? I don't really feel, some of you Aries, it could possibly be far, but with that 10 of Wands and that 7 of Wands that was right here, I feel like some of you Aries, maybe you wanted to move to a faraway place and then you just took a step back and realized that it's just not going to work. That's just not smart. You know, so I do see some type of movement, but it seems like short distance. I don't really get like it's going to be super, super far. Now, some of you Aries could possibly be going on a trip, a short distance travel to somewhere warm. Could be the beach or something like that, because we have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands over here. So I feel like that's like short distance travel. You could be going with a Leo or even a Pisces. Okay. I mean, this could possibly even be friends or whatever the hell you want to call it. But anyway, yes. The Knight of Wands also, it's like I was saying before, this Knight of Wands like can represent having, sometimes he has a problem with honesty. You know, he feels like a lot of times he's not able to be honest because it's going to hurt people's feelings. So he totally is the one who's going to think about how you're going to feel before he says it. This Knight of Wands person. But this could even represent, you know, this likely seems like somebody who you've already talked to before, because I have this Strength card and the Nine of Cups. So it doesn't seem like that this is somebody completely new, but this could really be somebody coming back in, maybe asking for forgiveness for not telling you the truth about something. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Ooh. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay. This could be somebody who maybe borrowed money from you for some of you Aries, and maybe you've been wondering when this person is going to pay you back. Okay, this also could be an earth sign person at a distance, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay, and this person's occupation could be in the transportation industry. So anything to deal with, like, could be driving buses, driving trucks, driving trains, or whatever, conductors, postmen. Whatever involves transportation. I can't think of anything else. Or somebody just travels for a living, you know. Oh, I also get aviation. So this could be a pilot, flight attendant, anything of that nature, okay? But the Ace of Pentacles does represent new beginning, okay? Normally, it also represents an increase in abundance. So some of you Aries, you could be traveling for work this month. It could be a new opportunity, and this is going to increase your abundance. But again, it goes back to me saying some of you Aries could possibly like be wanting to move, and I feel like you want to move to a faraway place. But again, maybe you had to backtrack and be like, well, that, like I said, that's just, maybe you feel like that's not going to work. Okay. We have a Three of Wands. So a Three of Wands can represent somebody different than you, different culture, different background, different ethnicity. I mean, you guys could have grew up differently. You guys could possibly be from like two different cities, or maybe were born in two different cities. Because, you know, sometimes somebody can end up moving to your city, and then you ask them like about their background. They could be like, oh, I was born in Orlando, and you guys could possibly be living in like Dallas or something like that. So, you know, you're from different places. All right. But also the Three of Wands can represent like waiting on your shift to come in. So this could really represent some of you Aries waiting on a new opportunity. Maybe you apply for a job possibly in another state, and you haven't heard back yet from that particular job, or you just apply for a job maybe in a new company, and you're just waiting for news on that, you know, whatever it could be. But this normally does represent communication. So like I said, this could literally represent some of you Aries could be possibly waiting on communication from this Knight of Wands person in terms of why they told you a fib. Okay, it's like kind of like, why did you lie? Why did you not just be honest? Why did you not be honest and just let me know that, you know what, I just wanted to fuck on you. Okay, let's just be 1,000 here. Maybe they just wanted to sleep with you. Okay, or it literally could be one of those things where, you know what, maybe they were attracted to your abundance, you know, your stability, because, you know, maybe you know how to make $1 out of 15 cents, and maybe everybody else that they have been dealing with just are shit up a creek. They just don't know what to do when it comes to, you know, being independent and stuff like that. You know, I mean, some of you Aries, like I said, especially if this person borrowed money from you and you're likely waiting on this person to send you money or to give you this money back, it could literally just be one of those things where, I mean, I hate to say it, maybe you feel like you got used a little bit, you know? But also the Three of Wands can represent like rebound situations. So this literally can represent some of you Aries may have met this person off of a rebound of another relationship, either on your end or their end. And it could have been from a fire sign or an earth sign person. Okay. Now this could possibly be somebody who you're already dealing with. And maybe this is what it was in the past. You met this person fresh out of an old relationship. Things are rocky. And it's like you weren't necessarily trying to keep an open mind with this person because they were so different. They don't fit the stigma of the last person that you dated. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times whenever something completely different comes in, we automatically shut it down because it's just like, no, this is not what I'm used to. So I really don't want to keep an open mind. But some of you Aries did the right thing and kept an open mind, because it's like this person, I feel like, brings you stability. They keep you grounded. You know, it's like you feel protected, I should say. All right. Sorry, there's some kids walking by the window. And then we have the Strength card. Okay, the Strength card, like I said, represents the sign of Leo. The Strength card represents forgiveness. For some reason, I'm getting the energy of like step through the door. It's kind of like the door is open, Aries, if you would step through it, and that could even possibly be pertaining to relationships, career. It doesn't matter. The door is already open. You just have to walk through it. And like this could even possibly represent maybe you're just wanting to change whenever it comes to just life as a whole, and it's kind of like you feeling like maybe you're being blocked or something like that. But no, you're blocking yourself because you're not walking through the door. Okay. But also this represents stepping into your power, knowing your worth, you know, and maybe this came through this person. This person could have possibly taught you how to realize your worth, which is good, you know. Clarify the Strength card. Some of you Aries, like I said, you could have ran away from a Leo, and I feel like it was the best decision that you probably made. Okay. Clarify the Strength card. Yep. We have the Six of Cups. We have the World. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to put that backwards. Six of Cups, the World, Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups represents like being overly emotional. So that could be you this month, learning how to maintain your emotions, because maybe it's just been an emotional whirlwind for you based off of whatever happened with this Knight of Wands person. But also the Six of Cups can represent some of you Aries, somebody from your past could be contacting you via the internet this month. Okay. Or it could be 6 weeks from now or within the month of August. Okay. I get August the 23rd, or this person's birthday is August the 23rd. I know that is specific. Okay. But yeah, with this World here, that represents completions. It represents end of cycles. But also with this Six of Cups here, this can represent, of course, being nostalgic. Also, the Six of Cups can be that energy of like, this could be somebody from your past who maybe you went to school with. But this literally could represent that maybe some of you Aries are putting an end to this situation. Because I already said before, I do feel like that this person will come back. It does seem like this person is going to come back. And it literally could be one of those things where maybe you just feel like that you should just end it, because it kind of is like, if we start off on a lie, it's probably going to end on a lie, and I don't trust that. Okay. And we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups, I feel like this person's come back in saying how many, and like all the feelings that they have for you. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. We have Scorpio here, and we also have Pisces, and we have Pisces again. So yeah, but the World, like I said, completions, ending of cycles. It's like you're done with that part. And this could literally be for some of you Aries, it's like you're forgiving this person, but you're done with the past. You're done with this back and forth, because the Knight of Wands is that energy of like coming in and out. So this is you, like tired of this coming in and out of energy where this person is possibly like always lying, or is always something. It's always something else to the story. It's like they tell you one thing, and then deep down inside you be like, I feel like there's something else that you're not telling me. You know, I feel like it's one of those. But I feel like this could be, like I said, some of your Aries closing out the past. Okay, it could be a fixed sign as well. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. Okay. But yes, over emotional. Also, the Queen of Cups, she cares a lot. Sometimes she cares too damn much, and that's her own problem. And maybe she feels like that she needs to care a lot so that they will care for her in the same way. Not how that works. Okay. Another card. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and Seven of Swords. So yeah, somebody ghosted you, or you ghosted somebody, and they could be possibly coming back again, wondering like why you didn't respond back to me. Because I don't want to be bothered. And this could literally be some of you Aries saying that you don't want to be bothered, because it's kind of like, you know what? I know who the fuck you are. Like, do you not know? Like, I know what you do. You're probably a player, because the Knight of Wands can be a player type energy. The Seven of Swords is like that They call it was the thievery card, but this also can represent feeling better off alone. So, or better off like to yourself, better off single. So some of you Aries can feel that way about a water sign. Just feel like, you know what, I'm better off single than dealing with you. Okay, because it's always something. It's always something. Okay. And some of you Aries could just feel like you're exuding a lot of emotions out to this person, and they're not matching up. Like it's not the same. Now, if you are in a relationship with someone, then this literally could represent that it's like if you are in a relationship, for this little Seven of Swords here, right here, it's like he's trying to escape without anybody knowing. So this can even possibly, I feel like it could be in relation to this person's feelings, who you're in a relationship with. It's like this person is trying to keep their feelings, how they really feel, to themselves because they are, for whatever reason, just unsure. Or with this Knight of Pentacles here, they could just be somebody really slow. So they may not be ready to reveal their true feelings to you yet. Okay, I know it sucks because you're like, wow, how long do I have to wait? I've been waiting for you to reveal your true feelings to me for maybe the last 7 weeks or 7 months, and I just can't keep waiting any longer. I understand. We have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups represents feeling happy. So for some of you Aries, I don't really get like I said, I got that energy there with the Six of Cups that somebody from the past is going to come back. But I feel like this person is coming back for you to close the door because, again, this person keeps popping in and out. Now, some of you Aries, you may have already did this. And maybe you're wondering if you made the right decision. And I feel like you did with the Nine of Cups being right after it. You put that person in their place and be like, look, you cannot keep running in and out of my life. And maybe this person has been doing that for years. Maybe the last 8 years for some of you guys, 4 years, 8 years, in and out, in and out. It's like, no more. And you put your foot down. That's what I said. You put your foot down. We have the Nine of Cups. So the Nine of Cups represents being happy. I feel like you Aries, if you are in a relationship, you're happy. You're happy in the relationship that you're in, and you hate that these people keep coming in from the past thinking that this is a damn free for all, and that's not the case. It's like, no, I didn't ask for you to come in, so I don't know what you picked up telepathically from me that said I wanted you back, but I never said that. You know? We have, and like I said, for some of you Aries, it could be a earth sign person with fire in their chart, or it could be fire with water. I get a lot of fire and a lot of water. I mean, not a lot of water, but mostly fire and, mostly fire. But it's either fire and earth or earth and water. Yeah, or, fire or water, whatever it is. Okay? But the Nine of Cups represents being happy. Some of you Aries, if you are single, it can represent you're happily single, just taking care of your responsibilities. You could have kids, so you're fine with that, But also, let's clarify the Nine of Cups. This also represents getting what you want. So that's why I said, if some of you Aries want this person back from the past, all you have to do is walk through the door and accept them back in. But if you don't, then don't waste their time. Okay? Or yours. Clarify the Nine of Cups. 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 Okay. We have the Chariot. Yeah, moving forward. That's what I said. I said that already. Some of you Aries, you're already happy in the relationship that you're in. So you're kind of like at this point, why would I want to ruin that? Okay. The Chariot card right here does represent the sign of Cancer. So some of you Aries could be dealing with the Cancer. This could be somebody at a distance. Okay. Also, the Chariot card can represent getting balanced in your emotions. So it definitely seems like you're going to be doing a lot better controlling your emotions in the month of June, which is good. And I feel like a lot of that has to deal with you putting your foot down and not letting. I mean, I'm not saying that y'all let people walk all over you, but some of you Aries, when it comes to relationships, you let people walk all over you. And you're finally putting your foot down, which is good. Okay. The Chariot can also represent victory, success, of being the hero. It also can represent like feeling like you have to be the stronger one in the relationship. But I feel like that it's either they have to be that for you or you have to be that for them. But I feel like you're okay with that because it's not really like overburdening you in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Then we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands, like I said, it could represent news coming to you. It could represent a trip. The Eight of Wands. For some reason, I'm picking up music. Some of you Aries could possibly be getting into music in the month of June. Maybe you used to play an instrument growing up. Maybe you want to get back into playing an instrument, or maybe you want to learn a new instrument. For some reason, I'm getting some type of country, another country. Like some of you Aries could be traveling to another country in the month of June. Okay? Clarify the Eight of Wands. 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 Why is the Eight of Wands here? Yeah, we have the Hangman. So if you Aries are in a long distance relationship, this can literally represent nobody's really wanting to give up their position whenever it comes to closing the gap. Because nobody in the situation wants to feel like that they're having to give up everything just to make this relationship work. Okay. Now the Hangman represents feeling stuck. So this could also represent some of you Aries. There could be some type of news coming in of a new opportunity, or just maybe news, like I said, from this past person, and you feel stuck. It's kind of like, I don't know what to do with this information. Okay. And the Hangman is saying that the best thing to do is not to do anything at all right now. Just wait. And this could possibly be from a Sagittarius. Okay. Some of you Aries, maybe a Sagittarius person is asking you on a trip. Like, let's take a trip together. This, that, and the third. But also this represents like withdrawing from your relationship. Doesn't mean that you want to leave, or it doesn't mean that this person wants to leave. But hey, whatever it is. Some of you Aries, this person could possibly be somebody who travels for work. And some of you Aries could possibly feel like that, you know what, maybe you're not spending enough time together, or whatever it is that you start to think about when it comes to your relationship. Don't think too deep, okay? Because this right here is like feeling like maybe the Ten of Wands kind of like you want to give up because, again, this person's not giving enough attention. But come on, if this person is working, will you just shut the hell up? I mean, come on. Do you want to live in a cardboard box? Because we could do that. That's how I feel like that's how this person feels. This person's kind of like, look, if you want me to be broke, I could be broke. Yeah, we can live in a cardboard box. That's fine with me. You got to worry about it. Then I could be in your face all day, But the Hangman, like I said, feeling stuck with whatever information is coming in, whatever news is coming in to you. This could be good news, and maybe you just don't want to share it, okay? Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify it. Okay. Sorry, I need to answer this. Okay. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. Okay. Yeah, we have the Magician. And we have the Two of Pentacles. So, sorry, just a second. Okay, so I feel like the Magician represents like being with the one you love, but the Magician can also represent being on the right path. So some of you Aries, I feel like there's going to be some news that's going to be confirming that you're on the right path, but you're still not sure. Like, dang, what more do you want from the universe? They give you what you're asking for. They confirm what you've been asking for them to confirm, and it's still like juggling. I really don't know if this really is the right path. Okay. Because maybe for some of you Aries, maybe it's a path where you don't necessarily make like a whole bunch of money. That could be the issue. Okay. But still, the Two of Pentacles, it represents juggling, but it also represents turning a hobby into a career and making money with that. And that could be some of you Aries. So you could be getting good news that you're able to do this. But for some reason, you feel stuck. For weird, I don't know. Let me get one more card. Yes, Ace of Cups. New beginning. Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody from your, didn't I tell you this person from your past coming through to send you a message, and you really not know what to do with this message or what to say, because like this person is coming through apologizing, but I feel like you will accept the apology and you will probably sit on it for like maybe I feel like you would probably sit on it for about 8 days, so a good week, and then you will probably let this person go, because we have the Eight of Cups. So this represents walking away from the past. But like I said, some of you Aries may have already did that, may have already let this person know that, you know what, I want to stay where I'm at. Why would I want to give that up? The Eight of Cups also can represent feeling like you're not emotionally fulfilled. So that could be what it is. Some of you Aries, you may finally realize that this person from your past, even though you've been waiting on them to come back and apologize, you're just not interested anymore, and they don't know how to take no for an answer, They're lost. Yep. but it's like you're secretly gonna leave this person behind. You know, the star with the moon actually represents this represents you're on the path to fame or like a very successful career. So that's why I said some of you Aries will have the opportunity to turn a hobby into a career, and it's going to lead you towards the right path. And the universe is coming through giving you confirmation, but you're kind of just like, oh my God, is this really the confirmation? Because things start going good, you know? We have the Knight of Swords. So that it's kind of weird. I feel like that this is probably like for anybody. It's almost like, I feel like in a sense when stuff starts maybe about to take a turn, stuff starts going good. Now all these people from the past are starting to cycle through, like trying to see what's up. What can we we can't do a damn thing. You know, I don't want to do shit with you. I'm on the right way. I'm on the way up. Okay. So I feel like I feel like it does happen like that sometimes. Okay. But then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords represents, of course, air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Knight of Swords does represent like a knight in shining armor. I already talked about whoever this person is that kind of like comes in as like a revolving door. The Knight of Swords could represent somebody with a big ego could be coming into you. And again, this could still be somebody from your past. But I actually pick up two people, one person from the past and one person from the present who you're probably in a relationship with this person. Like I said, it seems like they're probably maybe air with fire or fire with earth, whatever the situation is. So it's kind of just like this person, even though they can be a little bit prideful, they can get a little bit besides themselves because they want to be in control. It's like they don't overdo it. And that's a good thing. And this could literally be the person who you feel like came in like your knight in shining armor and made you feel victorious, made you feel successful. This person could have possibly put you on the right path of success. Maybe this person put you on the right path and you ended up like at a better job or in a better place or start a new business. So that should let you know right there, like, wow, maybe this is the one. You know, the person who comes in, who does support you and stuff like that. Let's clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have the Five of Cups and we have the Eight of Wands. Again, I already said that. Somebody comes in from your past who doesn't know how to take the word no. Again, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, like I talked about before. This Eight of Wands represents fast-moving messages. This could be somebody trying to confess their love for you, and you're kind of just like over it. Some of you Aries, it could even possibly be a Scorpio. Or some of you Aries could possibly, maybe you're deciding to move forward with a Scorpio. But you guys, I did my yearly readings for Aries, and I was talking about some of you guys letting go of Scorpios, and you guys crucified me to the cross. But I've been looking at some of you guys' comments, and each month I've been seeing somebody new talk about they letting go of a Scorpio. So who's got the last laugh now? I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. But hey, sometimes it happens, you know. If somebody's not being honest, or somebody just thinks this is a game, or somebody just thinks they can go in and out, you know, it's kind of just like at some point, somebody has to be the adult and be like, look, I just cannot keep doing this. It's too much. You know, it's so toxic. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say toxic. It's just a lot of work, which is what relationships are. Relationships are like another job, you know. But again, some of you Aries, you still want to be with this person, or they still want to be with you, and they just will not get the hint. They just keep coming back. It's like, damn, what do I have to do? Kill you off? Okay. With the Six of Wands right here, victory, success, admiration, popularity, getting recognition. Some of you Aries could possibly be getting some type of award at your job this month. You could be getting just recognized, period, this month by peers. Or I already said, some of you Aries, your business could be taking a turn, which is good. And maybe it's just been stagnation, because the Hangman can represent stagnation. So maybe some of you Aries have possibly been feeling like you've been having stagnation when it comes to your business, maybe since the month. I get April or December. Okay. So let's clarify the Six of Wands. Clarify the Six of Wands. Ten of Wands. Didn't I say something about some of you Aries when I said before with that Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands? I said you can possibly get a lot of attention. You're kind of just like, I really don't know how I feel about that. Right here. Some of you Aries could get to the top. Some of you Aries could get that recognition, that popularity, and then you realize like, wow, you know what? This is just too much. Maybe you want to give up on it, you know? The Ten of Wands, again, Leo, and that's what I said before. I mean, Six of Wands, Leo. Some of you Aries could be, you know, just letting go of a Leo, okay? And this could be maybe this is somebody who possibly is very athletic or maybe was deep into sports. From what I'm getting here, I definitely feel like this person played sports in college. So, and you could just be over it at this point, and this person could possibly be trying to come back in. And you're kind of just like, I just really don't want to deal with you because it's the same old shit, just a different day. Okay. Clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah, a Leo broke your heart. For some of you, Aries. But this Three of Swords represents disappointment. But again, it also could be one of those things where, like I said, this Six of Wands represents like being admired by the public or being possibly in the public eye. So it can literally represent that, you know what? It's like, wow, I'd rather go back to a normal life because this is just too much. But this Three of Swords, there's it's like always people watching you, always people looking at you. It's just like, it can be draining, I should say. But also with the Three of Swords, the Three of Swords can literally just represent disappointment in love. So it could be where some of you Aries, this could possibly happen to you when it comes to the Six of Wands, and your relationship could suffer at that. So it's literally one of those things where you have to make a decision for what's better for you. Is it better for you to lose a relationship possibly from somebody who has your back, who is there for you, supports you? Is it more important to lose that, or is it more important for you to have all this admiration, success, popularity? Some of you guys are going to choose the later. Then we have the Emperor. So the Emperor represents stability. This is like this is like being a boss. So this can also represent having your own company. Now, I do say some of you Aries, that whole problem with, your relationship possibly suffering based off of success. If you have a business, then you can counteract that by getting this person involved with your business. And I feel like that would probably be better than you just pushing this person aside and be like, look, if the relationship suffers, oh well. Don't do that for some of you guys, okay? But yes, ego. But again, it goes back to this person right here. It's like this person could come back in, apologize to you, and then here we go again. Ego, pride, get in the way, feeling like that they didn't do anything wrong, feeling like they don't have to take accountability for their actions. Clarify the Six of Wands. Also, control issues. Some of you Aries, this person could want to just come in and try to control you. But I already said that before. Some of you Aries, if you're in a relationship with this person, I feel like this person can be a little bit controlling, but it's not outlandish to the point where they're like, well, you can't go nowhere, you can't do anything. They're just normally one of those people where it's almost like you got to tell them what you're doing. If you like, well, I want to do, it's kind of just like, oh, well, I have plans on Thursday. They're the ones that'll be like, what do you mean you got plans? What do you mean by plans? You need to be more specific. So I don't think they're overdoing it, but they're literally, I feel like they're one of those, they just care about your well-being, Let's clarify this Emperor. Some of you Aries, this person could be older than you. I get a year or two. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Clarify the Emperor. Why is the Emperor here? Clarify the Emperor. It's work. I already said that. I knew it was gonna be that. I think you're finally gonna get job satisfaction this month, which is good for you. Okay. Fool. Yep. Get beginner's luck. Because that's the Six of Wands of the Fool represents beginner's luck with some type of something that you want to start. And we have the Three of Pentacles, job satisfaction. Two of Pentacles, turn a hobby into a career, which is what I already said before. It could be construction, designing. So designing could be designing houses, designing clothes, whatever it could be. I feel like I also get willpower. So willpower. So it's like you're gonna have to keep pushing. Okay. It's like the Ten of Wands kind of like don't give up, even though you want to give up. Okay, the Three of Pentacles. I feel like the Three of Pentacles also. Didn't I say this person could be older than you? 2 years, 1 to 3 years, this person could be older than you for some of you Aries. And this could very likely actually end up being the person who you could get into a relationship with pretty soon, or you could end up getting married to this person. But it's going to be 2 to 3 years from now, from what I'm getting here. Okay. But yeah, also the Fool can represent leaving the past behind, like starting over. Some of you Aries could possibly be leaving one relationship and going to another one. And this could be somebody who comes in pretty fast. But again, it goes back to me saying everything that glitters ain't gold. So you just have to make sure you make the right decision. Because somebody's heart is going to get broken. Because somebody's going to get left behind. Okay? Yeah, see? Ten of Wands, like giving up. Okay. Ten of Wands also represents feeling overburdened. So it's like and also like I said, some of you Aries, if you're already in a relationship with this person, this could literally be somebody who just works a lot, like a lot. And that could be why you feel like you're not getting enough attention or they're not spending enough time with you. King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, there's that apology, Lovers. Somebody finally gonna tell you how they feel. Told you, somebody who you have unfinished business with. I feel like this is somebody who you're already dealing with. Yep. I feel like there is gonna be, of course, like I said, somebody new who's gonna come in. Told you. 3 majors right here. Okay. The justice card, unfinished business, it also represents scales and balances. The Wheel of Fortune represents changes, and we have the Judgment. So it's almost just like changes are happening, changes are afoot. Okay. And like I said, some of you Aries, I feel like you will let this person back in, but I kind of feel like you have to play this situation by ear because they could quickly turn back to them old selves. But a part of me actually feels like this person has changed. So some of you Aries, your true soulmate, the one that you have a lot of balance with, is actually somebody from your past who maybe you keep running away from, or you try to have control over this person, and it's always an issue. There's always some type of fight or whatever it is, okay? And it's like you don't have a lot of patience with this person, but you need to learn it, okay? And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which represents a new beginning. But the Ace of Pentacles also can represent an increase in abundance. Okay, I just said the same thing for Capricorn, so I'm not sure if some of you Aries are dealing with the Capricorn. I don't really get that, but it's possible. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, oh my God, big money. I like it. Okay. The Nine of Pentacles, a sign of Virgo. So for some of you Aries, I think I said something about an earth sign before, but this Nine of Pentacles can also represent like tending to your garden, being independent, finances being in a different place. And I feel like this is more of a financial situation because, like I said, the Ace of Pentacles normally does talk about finances. It's not really a lovey-dovey type card. So I feel like towards the end of the month, that's your it's like the beginning of the month, relationship. Towards the end of the month, finances, because you're going to finally get your relationship on the right track. And then the finances are going to fall through. Okay. Five of Cups. I still feel like, I didn't shuffle that good. I still feel like I said, some of you Aries, somebody's coming back from your past, almost in a sense, kind of like trying to beg you for forgiveness. Yep, could be a Pisces with this Eight of Cups. Somebody who you walked away from, who you're just not happy with. So it's kind of like, and this literally could be having to break it to them easy and let them know, look, I'm just not happy with you. Oh my God, it's 42 minutes. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like talking that long. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, and I'm done. This is way too damn long. Eight of Swords, the Page of Cups. Yeah, younger water sign, overthinking a younger water sign person who came back from your past. But I feel like you're going to walk away from this person because, again, it's just the same old thing, different day. All right? So, yes, whoever this younger person is to you, you got to let them go because they're not good for you. Okay? So, Aries, this has been your reading. Hope it resonated, and see you later.